Yo, what is going on, collectors of steelbooks from movies, TV, and video games? It's your boy, Real Steelbook, back with you again. Yes, it is another video where today we are going to be talking about all things Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. We have the Steelbook edition of the game, which is the next level edition. I believe that was a European exclusive. We have the Fantasy Box Steelbook, and we have the Treasure Trove box. We're going to be talking about all of those things today. Before we jump into all that, if you could please kindly like, subscribe, share, comment on the video. Any interaction is greatly appreciated, and it helps me to continue making content. So, what we're going to look at first, we'll take a look at the game first. The game itself. I had to get this from Europe because it was the only place that had the steelbook. So we'll just look at the game first. So we got the front and the spine, and we'll take a look at the back cover there. And we'll open it up and see what we got inside here. We've got the disc itself, and then we've got some DLC, which I'm not going to flip over because I would like to actually keep that DLC. And you can see it's in German, so oops, I hit my camera. So obviously this was at Amazon Germany. Okay, so alright. So that's it for that, and then we're going to move on to, this was the actual steelbook that came with the next level edition. Pretty nice steelbook with the dragon and everything. So we got the front there, and the spine is dark, so it's not going to pick up the lettering, but it just says Tiny Tina's Wonderlands in very small lettering. And we've got the back here. I really like this steelbook. This was nice. The interior, though, there's really nothing except the purplish color. But the exterior is really nice, as you can see. The next thing we're going to take a look at is we have a Fantasy Box Steelbook. This was not part of any set that was released with the Treasure Trove or the next level edition. I keep forgetting that it's called the next level edition. I just want to call it a limited edition. But the Fantasy Box Steelbook is really nice. It's got that purple color to it. You can see the front here. And we got the spine. And we got the back with the dragon. I like both steelbooks. They're both really nice. You can see that the Fantasy Box is the same as this, just with a different color pattern. And we open it up, and this one does have artwork on the inside of it, which we can see here. So maybe I'm going to give my nod to the Fantasy Box, even though it's not the official steelbook. So let's go ahead and put that aside, and yeah, we have the Treasure Trove in front of us. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Let me move this aside. This is something that came with the Treasure Trove. I just want to pan up and show this. It's like a gameplay map of the land in the game. So you can see that there. Alright. And then we're going to move on to actually taking a look at the Treasure Trove. So we've got this box. It's Tiny Tina Wonderland's Treasure Trove, which was something that you could buy separately. Okay, so we got that. And let's show the back of it here. Okay, so you can see the back of the box there. I'm going to pan back a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open this up and we will see like what kind of goodies we have in here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the box out of the way. We'll just have the map as the backdrop there, and I'm going to pull things out one by one. So the first thing we have is, it is a Once Upon a Butt Stallion Castle paper model. Okay. And it's a pretty tall, solid book. If you open it up, see there. And what it is, you can actually, these are like cutouts. You can actually build a castle from these cutouts, which I'm not going to do. You see the back there. Okay. Pretty tall. So you could build that castle if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. But you get the idea. So the next thing I'm going to pull out is, it's a Bunkers and Badasses book. Okay. Got that there. Got the front, and look at the back there. Alright. Try to open up a couple of pages here. And this is the game that they're playing in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is kind of like a knockoff of Dungeons and Dragons. We got the table of contents there. These books are pretty tall, which is why I have to pan out with the camera to actually show what's in them. But it's basically, as you can see, very similar to like a Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. Alright, so you get the idea on that. Anyone familiar with Dungeons and Dragons will get the meaning of that. So, I guess the next couple of things I want to look at is, we've got this Wonderland Champion set of 3 pins. You can see here. I'm not going to take them out, but you can see them pretty well there. You can see that they're pins. And then we've got this set of cards, okay, which we're going to go through them. See the box, I think it's a nice solid box. Let's go ahead and open that up, and it opens this way. Sort of like tarot cards. Okay, so yeah, let's go through these. There's quite a few of them here. We'll give you an idea what's in the set here. The backs are all the same. They look like this, but I'll go through the set of cards that comes with it. So this game is a continuation sort of the Borderlands series, or a spin-off. One of my favorite games of all time. Really enjoyed the whole series of those games. It's kind of unique art style, quirky, pretty interesting. I think I 100%ed the first one, and the second one. I'm still working on the third one. I think there was on the third one there was a boss that I got stuck on, and I just kind of quit and never went back to it. So far there's no repeats in these cards. I did open this, but I didn't look at the full set of cards. I think in the back there might be like multiples, so we don't have to go through like every single card. But if we go through all of them, we go through all of them, just so you can see what's here. Okay. Okay, we got Ace of Wands, I think. Two of Wands. Four of Wands. I think we get into quite a few cards in this set. Ten of Wands. We got the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. I have no idea how to play this game, but I guess you have that book that comes with it that tells you how to play, I guess. So I'm not gonna go through. So there's wands, then there's discs. So we don't need to go through the whole thing. You get it like the 2, 3, 4. It goes up to 7, 8, 9, 10 of discs. Okay, and then we go king, knight, queen, and page. Very similar to the other one. And then we've got, I think, cups and swords. So you get an idea. Cups just goes like that up till 10. Okay. And then we've got the king, knight, queen, and page. Okay, and the last one is the swords. So we got the ace, and then it goes 2, 3 up to 10. Okay. And then the usual king, knight, queen, and page. Okay, so we're gonna put those aside, and then the last thing, I think it's the last thing that's in here. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing we have is we've got this awesome Butt Stallion plushie, which if you're familiar with the games and you know what and who Butt Stallion is, I'm going to go ahead and slice this open from the side, maybe. Maybe I'll just slice the top and take the. Let's go ahead and rip it open. Afterwards. Alright, so there we go. I'm not going to take it off of the box, but you can get the idea. Soft plushie. Butt Stallion. Butt Stallion Craps Gems, in case you didn't know. So, there it is in all its glory. So, if you stayed with me till the end, it is greatly appreciated. I hope to see you on the next one. That's all we have for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands today. And take care, and bye-bye now.